Hello and welcome to day 16. Today we're going to do half floor fish pose. I know it has a funny name to it. It's just a little bit of a hip opener as well as a twist, so it's good for the spine. Also good to boost the immune system. So yeah, we'll get into it. So it's just going to be a seated pose. If you need a block, you can use a block or a blanket. Probably blanket will be better, just if you need it for underneath your seat bone. But other than that, we'll get started. So we're just going to come in towards a round angle, just gently open up those hips. Bring those hands either to the feet or onto those ankles. And just grounding into the seat, relaxing the shoulders, unclenching the jaw. Your next inhale, we're going to stick those hands all the way overhead. On the axe, we're going to drop that right hand down towards that right side, sweeping the left hand over towards the right, spinning in through that right elbow, stretching it through that left side of the body. Your next inhale, slowly swing back up towards center, extending it through those fingertips, relaxing those shoulders. Then on axe, we drop that left hand down towards that left side, sweeping that right hand over towards that left. Running through that left elbow if you need to go deeper. Keeping those shoulders away from the ears. Your next inhale, slowly starting to lift back up towards center, reaching through those fingertips. On the exhale, lower those hands back down towards those feet, finding that round angle. And then when you're ready, we're going to extend out that right leg, Then when you're ready, we're going to extend that right leg out in front, keeping that left foot to the inside of that right thigh. We're going to bring both hands to each side of that right leg. Lengthen up through the spine, then on axis, slowly folding forward. Just going down as far as you need to. Keeping a slight bend through that right knee. Relaxing the head and neck, getting the shoulders. Next inhale, slowly starting to lift, walking back up towards center, drawing the right foot back in. And then when you're ready, we'll extend that left foot out, bring that right foot to the inside of that left thigh. And then bringing those hands to each side of that left leg, inhaling, lengthen, then exhaling to slowly fold forward. You can stay lifted on those hands, you can bend those elbows or dropping down towards those forearms. Just wherever you need to find that deep stretch, but not going too far that you'll pull the muscle. Next inhale, slowly starting to lift, walk back up towards center, drawing that left foot back in. And then when you're ready, letting go of both feet, we'll extend both legs out in front. Bring those hands to each side. We're going to come in towards the seated forward fold, so if you need to, you can bend those knees a little bit. And then to slowly stretch out a little bit more. We're grabbing onto the outside of those feet. Just going to slowly drop down the head and the neck, dropping the chest towards those thighs. And then again, slowly walking those heels out just a little bit further to find that forward fold. Just try to keep that connection to the belly and the thighs. breath to let go of any tension. And your next inhale, slowly start to lift, let go of those feet, keeping those legs out in front. You can shake up those legs. Then we're just going to pick up that right leg, we're going to grab onto that right knee and the other side of that right foot, just gently rock from side to side. Just open up through that right hip. Then when you're ready, we're going to let go of that right foot. We're going to cross that right foot over that left leg. Then we're going to bend, so if you need to, you can place that left hand down. We're going to bend that left knee, bringing that left heel back behind. So that right foot is still going to be on the ground, so if you need a blanket, you can place it underneath that right hip. Down a little bit more, it might feel a little bit tighter than the left hip. So this is the blanket we're looking for. And if this is as far as you can go, that's totally fine. But if you want to go in towards the twist, you're going to bring that right elbow to the outside of that right knee. Or if you want, and that's too much, you can just bring the knee into the crease of the elbow just to find that twist. Then on inhale, we're going to lift that right hand all the way up overhead. On the exhale, we're going to drop that right hand back behind, coming up onto those fingertips. Just drawing that chest open, keeping that length through the spine, relaxing those shoulders. And if you want, you can then move that elbow up, just find that deeper stretch. That left hand is going to stay lifted up towards the ceiling. Just turn. So this is what it'll look like from the side. And if you want, you can either keep that gaze over towards the right, or if it's comfortable for your neck, you can bring that gaze all the way past that right shoulder. Just looking over that shoulder. Depending on the flexibility in the spine. And again, if this is too much, you can simply just come back to center and just hold on towards that right knee. If you choose, you can close down those eyelids. Your next inhale, we're going to slowly lift that right hand all the way up overhead, bringing that gaze back towards center, body back center. On exhale, dropping that right hand. Then we're going to bring those hands down towards the side. We're going to slowly uncross that left leg, extend that left leg out, and then uncrossing that right leg. We'll shake out those legs. And then when you're ready, we're going to grab onto that left knee and the outside of that left foot, just gently rotating from side to side. And then when you're ready, crossing that left leg over that right, and then bringing that right hand down beside you, crossing that right foot back behind, finding that comfortable spot. And then again, either bringing that knee in towards that elbow crease, or keeping that hand lifted, finding that twist through the spine, the gaze can be off to the side, or back behind that shoulder. Just finding comfort here, listening to that breath. Your next inhale, slowly lifting that left hand all the way up overhead, coming back towards center, exhale to release. And then uncrossing that right leg, uncrossing the left leg, then shaking up those legs. And we're just going to come back towards that downward angle, starting those feet back together. Just creating length through the spine. And either staying here, we can draw those elbows in front of those shins, come into that forward fold. stretching out the spine after those twists. Next inhale, slowly start to lift, come back up towards center. I hope you enjoyed day 16 for a nice little twist, and we'll see you for day 17.